Hello, my name is Ignacio Sidelian, and today we're doing a due process for this project. I'm going to explain the American criminal justice system and the key constitutional amendments that protect these rights, these amendments, and make sure that the government treats everyone fairly and lawfully. Here's the First Amendment. The Fourth Amendment protects people from unreasonable searches and seizures. Basically, the government can't just search your house or home or take any stuff without a really good reason. Police need probable cause, that means solid evidence, and usually they must get a warrant approved by a judge. The judicial oversight makes sure that any evidence collected is gathered lawfully. There's even the exclusionary rule, which means evidence gathered illegally usually can't be used in court. Overall, it protects our privacy and ensures the government can't just act on a whim. The Fifth Amendment protects the people at the federal level. It says no one can be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. It also prevents self-incrimination, meaning you don't have to testify against yourself, and protects against double jeopardy. So you can't be tried twice for the same crime. Finally, for serious federal crimes, there has to be a grand jury indictment. All these rules make sure the federal government follows fair procedures before punishing anyone. The Sixth Amendment is all about fairness during criminal trials. It guarantees the right to a speedy and public trial, so cases don't drag on forever and trials aren't hidden from the public. People also have the right to a impartial jury from their community, the right to counsel, even if they can't afford a lawyer, thanks to Gideon v. Wainwright, and the right to know the charges against them. Plus, the defendants can confront and question witnesses who testify against them. These protections make sure trials are transparent and fair. The Eighth Amendment protects people from unfair punishments. It stops the government for setting excessive bails before a trial or imposing excessive fines. It also bans cruel and unusual punishment, meaning sentences must be reasonable and proportional to the crime. This amendment is about protecting human dignity, and making sure the justice system doesn't abuse its power over people. The 14th Amendment extends due process protects to the states. It basically says that states can't deprive anyone of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. Just like the Fifth Amendment does for the federal government, this amendment is the basis of the doctrine of incorporation, which allows most of the Bill of Rights, like the 4th, 5th, and 6th, and 8th Amendments, to apply to state and local governments to apply. It ensures fair legal procedures and equal protection across the whole country. In conclusion, these amendments work together to protect individuals from government abuse and ensure fairness in the criminal justice system. They're a big part of what makes the system legitimate and trustworthy. Thanks for listening.